Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Tuesday, episode 34. Hope you're all doing well. Today, we have got a nice, fun one. I mean, you've seen by like the thumbnail and stuff that we're going to be adding some new colourful card designs into the club. So if you do enjoy, do me a favour and hit the thumbs up button. I would absolutely love to see 4,000 likes on this video. I think you can do it. You've done it in the past. There's no reason why you can't do it today. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Thank you. So this team will change to a full special team throughout the video. We need to do a couple of SBCs and whatnot to begin with, though. So at the moment, we're rocking a full chemistry, Liga and Serie A mix with obviously Icon Torres in there as well. But he's going to be coming out of the squad, not because I want him to, because actually I've been really, really getting on with him, but there's this Arnautovic SBC and basically the dynamic duo SBC from Serie A, which is fantastic value for a couple of players which look like they might be filthy on this game. So we complete Marco Arnautovic, had to be done, and then Stefan Posch is next up. Only annoying thing about this one is that I guess my inform was so low rated and I run out of 83s and stuff, so I had to just put 86 Thiago Silva in there, but he was untradeable, so and we got him from that 100k pack, didn't we? So, you know what, really not the biggest deal, is it? But yeah, just not sort of ideal. I would have liked to have kept an 86 for future SBCs. But dynamic duos complete. A couple of Austrian Serie A players from, oh God, what was the club? Is the club Bologna? Or have I messed that up? I can't remember what the club is, what that badge is, I'll be honest. Nothing from the mixed players pack, but in reality, these guys were so cheap that it didn't even cross my mind that we were going to be getting some kind of reward pack from it. So yeah, they can both be welcomed into the team. It's going to take a little bit of switcheroo. It's going to take a bit of, moving certain things about and stuff. And it took me a while to realize exactly what I wanted and needed to do in order to make this team. I probably sat there and building on Footwiz as well for about 40 minutes to think, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple of French Ligue 1 rule breakers. One, you just saw there, Moussa Sissoko. And then two, Dimitri Payet. So two lengthy, or can be lengthy players are going to be coming into the squad. We're going to improve that midfield. Well, we're going to switch out Renato Sanchez for Sissoko. You could see that as an improvement, or maybe not, depending on the meta in reality. And then Payet can play as a cam, a striker, or a left winger. So in this squad right here, he can just literally go up to striker. And then I'm hoping, because he's lengthy, I think even with a hunter, if not, maybe I need to change that chem style. Yeah, I haven't even thought about that, actually. I need to double check on that one. But he's been playing well for me anyway, so maybe I'll just leave him on whatever he's on. He's going to hopefully be not the exact opposite of Favre, because I want him to be as good as Favre. So I want them to be the same player, just on opposite sides of the pitch. So on the left forward in the 4-3-2-1, Favre's doing that thing where he's just like annihilating those outside of the foot shots. I actually got quite a lot of traction on a tweet the other day, 3,000 or 4,000 likes on this tweet, when I put out a picture of Favre and then how he actually plays in game, and I made him like a 93 or 94 rated icon or something with crazy stats, because he's been that good for me. And yeah, I guess maybe a lot of people somehow saw that one and either agreed or disagreed. I think a lot of people that are on the old gen consoles disagreed heavily and said he was bang average because the whole lengthy stuff doesn't work over there, does it? It's because it's not on the new engine, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he's really, really good on next gen for me. So that's why I said I think he's icon level. He's very, very good. Maybe I was over exaggerating, but still class player. So Kimpembe and Renato can get listed up on the market, and actually they've both dropped so much that I nearly kept them both. But I imagine at this point, if they've dropped that much, they'll carry on just dropping. So I might as well just list up, right? So we've got this full special team. Serie A Ligue 1 mix, 4-3-2-1, and I am on an unbeaten run in Division 4, still on the hot streak. Can we continue on that ridiculous run that we're having? Somehow Div 4 has been, like, my best league so far, my best division so far. Excuse me. Apologies. Payet, though. 2 goals on the debut. Yeah, he feels really, really good. Something about these sort of techie players that aren't as good dribbling-wise and pace-wise as someone like Neymar, but still very, very good and can have the possibility of being lengthy. It's just nutty. It really, really is. So I've got 3 of those in the fact that, you know, up front we've got Arnautovic, who's lengthy by default, and then actually with a Hunter is just rapid and really good at shooting and stuff. So he's like my big Haaland, Sorloth type of player that we've used in the past, but he's got 4-star, 4-star. He's a little bit techie on the ball. And then with Favre and Payet, it's just looking good. Both of them being lengthy as well means that my front 3 is extremely dynamic, and I like it. So we actually hit the final checkpoint of Division 4, or the one where I can't then move back any further from. Literally in the first 4 games of Division 4, because we've been on a hot streak. So, yeah, Zambo and Guisa is not the player you really want to be sprinting through with when you're one-on-one on a counter-attack from a corner. But luckily it paid off. We ended up getting the ball back and knocking it across. I think Payet scored the goal. Some terrible defending and just general, like, ball bobbliness. Eventually it led to my opponent getting his first goal. Then he scores the Travella on me for the second goal, and just pushes on to try and get another one here. I mean, I should probably be clearing that way better. It's dropped to Valverde, and he's just smashed it home. Fair play. This guy was also called RTG, and he had the baits and stuff, so I would assume he is in the, at least a viewer of, the world of FIFA YouTube. So whether or not he knew he was up against the biggest and best RTG on YouTube. No, I don't think I am. But yeah, he's up against one of the bigger RTGs on YouTube, then who knows? But hey, he gets the dub. TD French 06, GG's to you, brother. You definitely outplayed me in that one. And I get my first loss in Div 4, which is fine because we're at the checkpoint, right? So I'll be honest, I'm not like desperate to get to Division 3. I haven't checked the rewards between Div 4 and Div 3, but I was playing these games. Excuse me. I was playing these games because I was really feeling it. I wanted to try out my new strike force. I wanted to give Payet and Arnautovic a go. Loving the look of my team. Was really enjoying how it was playing. And I think you enjoy playing FIFA a little bit more when you're playing well and getting wins. And that's exactly what I was doing. So, yeah, back to winning ways in the next one. A little 2-0 rage quit there. Things are just kind of going good at the moment. And it's really good to know as well that we've still got a lot of coins in the club. Because the only 2 tradable players that we're using at the moment are Sissoko and Payet. And I'll be honest, the midfield trio is definitely missing a Renato Sanchez type of player. And I also realised, by the way, I didn't even have kickoff in this game, and I go 1-0 up after 1 minute 16 FIFA second. That's crazy. But yeah, I am missing Renato Sanchez. Sissoko and Zambo and Guisa are very similar in terms of their defensive midfielders. They're not centre midfielders. So really, I only need one of them. So I think by the end of this episode, Sissoko is just going to get sold so I can take minimal damage on his price. Because actually what I realised is that when I first looked at the 4-3-2-1 tactics, a lot of the people that play this formation have their DM and centre mid type player. And the other one, the third one in that midfield trio, is actually someone that can run forward and be a part of the attack. So I think Ben Yedder can just go in, like, we'll go into the squad so we can still get the same chemistry, but then he can play in that centre mid role and basically just get forward and add to my attack. I don't love him on this game, but it's a free way for me to get him, or to get another player in the squad and also sell Sissoko and then just be chilling over 600k. The day you're watching this is when obviously I spent most of my day in a car heading to Port Vale to watch the football tonight. That's what's going to be on my agenda for the day. And then I'll get home at like 3 a.m. or something probably. So Wednesday is just going to be sort of probably a little bit of a lay-in. That's the really good thing about like being my own boss and having this job, is that I don't have to do like the 9 to 5 and miss things during the week because I've got to go to work or whatever. I could just like work harder on the weekend and then schedule my life a little bit differently. So that's the thing that I absolutely love about doing full-time YouTube, is that it does give me the freedom to go to football matches, to lay in a little bit more, as long as I put the effort in, work the hours, you know, in other times where I'm a little bit, where I might, you know, normal people have the normal 9 to 5 or whatever, might just be chilling, like a Sunday, you know, or a Saturday or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, a bit of a odd ramblings there, but a little bit of a insight into the life of a YouTuber, I guess. So we reached level 29. We're finally getting some good XP, and we are literally one level away from the level 30 player. Who, isn't there some sort of Eredivisie guy that I need to be picking up for that? Can you let me know down below in the comments who I should be choosing from the level 30 reward? Because when I get that in the next few days, I'll want to just choose it and know the exact right one to pick. So, yeah, if you can let me know, that'd be brilliant. Both Kimpembe and Renato sold for way less than I paid for them, so we lost a bit on them. But they've both been class. They've earned their money for the club, no problems. And yeah, like, as cool as this squad is, and as cool as it is to have one of the latest rule breakers in Sissoko in the team, does a very similar job to Zambo and Guissa, and I don't need both of them. I think I need a more attacking player in that what will be like the right centre mid spot. Zambo can go into the central centre mid and play like almost like the stay back, the DM type role. And then the third centre midfielder, which is going to be Ben Yedder when we change the squad around right here, can push forward and do the business there. So the way to make this work is to change to the 4-2-4, put Payet and Favre out on the wings, because they can both play left wing and right wing, and then put Ben Yedder back in like that. So all I need is a couple position modifiers, which, because of that SBC that kept coming out, I've got plenty of untradeable ones of them now, so it's less of a faff to switch positions now. It doesn't cost me 2,000 coins a time, which is brilliant. I hope they just keep that SBC out basically all year. That would make that a particularly useful thing to have. But yeah, even overnight, like I bought him one night, sold him the next morning. We'd lost a little bit before tax on Sissoko, which I think is why it was so important to just sell if I wasn't absolutely adoring him. Like, I'm loving Payet, so he's staying in the club. And if we lose all of our money on him, I still think he's sick, so I'm not too bothered. But hey, it wouldn't be a bad thing if in our rivals rewards this week or something we could just maybe pack an untradeable Payet. That would be cool. I'd really like that. So yeah, if you're listening and I am on the red list, make sure that happens for me, please. Thank you, EA gods. Oh god, that's probably opened up a can of worms. There is no red list. I'm not on a extra special pack luck list. All right. Otherwise, I would have got Vieira or something from my icon pack. You know, like it's way back. Red list. No, I'm joking. There is no red list. All right. God, calm down. Anyway, Sissoko sells 160k. We're up to 632,000 with a tradable Payet there, so just over 700k of sort of net worth of liquid coins if we need it. But with a really strong squad that can easily perform, and it's a full special team. Only player off chemistry is Donnarumma, who's on 2 instead of 3, which I'm fine with. Everyone else is on full chem and could be lengthy or controlled or whatever. Suits them. I actually got quite a lot of lengthy players in this squad, and I think that's probably part of the reason why I'm getting some success, because there are some techie players in here as well, so it's not just about sprinting, holding that sprint button and running. It's about just using it at the right times and daring to take that extra touch and burst past the defender when I can. So ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the episode for today. If you've enjoyed, do me a favor, please. Smash the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 4,000 likes. I know you can do it, so keep showing that support. And subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Twitter and Instagram. Follow me down there. And TikTok. I've been posting a little bit more regularly on both now. So definitely worth a follow. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm boiling, so I'm going to go and chill for a bit. I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode. Peace.